Hello everyone. Good evening. We are here connecting for UltraTech results. How exactly UltraTech has performed, let's discuss. So UltraTech pros and cons to start with. Company has been maintaining a dividend, healthy dividend payout. They are paying dividend on time. It's good, positive. And stock is trading at 4.02x times its book value. So that is one negative. So the stock might go to the corrections possibility. And company has a low return on equity. ROE is also less. When it considering ROE, they will take more leverages. Even leverages, asset leverages, all these things are considered, but that is showing lesser since past 3 years. So that is one negative again. So QOQ UltraTech analysis. What is this QOQ? That is quarter over quarter. How is the performance? Let's see on that. Sales. Yes, they have increased from 15,500 to 18,600 crore. It's all-time high. That's one positive thing. And expenses equally grown from 13,000 to 15,000 equally they have grown. This is expenses and revenues equal. It's like a directly proportion. Whenever expense is there, sales is automatically there or whatever. So here operating profit from 2,336 to 3,332 they have done. This is good. Very good positive information. Fantastic. Till here we are good. And even operating per EBITDA margin is also growing. This is also good. Other income have reduced. This is our investors will be happy with this. That's fine. Interest also reduced from 215 crore to 191 crore. Interest also reduced. Good. So depreciation has increased. This is one negative again. EBITDA, this thing, depreciation has increased. So this might be considering from the investors. Okay. And profit before tax, considering all these parameters from 3,332, it has become 2,492. The previous quarter was 1,527. So relatively, they have grown very good. 1,500 to 2,400, it's good. So previous quarter was 1,063 and this quarter is 1,670. It's really good. Okay. But QOQ is good. YoY are they really growing? If you see the previous year, 2021, like say suppose from June 1,700, September 1,300, December 1,700, and March 2022 was 2,600. Look at the performance in all these 4 quarters. They are doing very good. And even March quarter is like almost 900 crore higher. Whereas this March quarter, they have degrown here. Investor will look into this angle. Oh, they are degrowing from 2,600 to 1,600 crore. March is normally UltraTech business would be very good. The reason behind it, Jan, Feb, March is the construction, or because of summer, there will be so much construction and development things will happen. So look at every year of March. Every year of March, usually they'll post good results. 1,007 and once during COVID, they have posted 3,237. So March is a usually good month for them. So during March itself, they are showing negative. They're not showing negative, they are showing lesser. At least they have to do some good number. So investors are thinking they have not done much better. Though EPS is growing quarter over quarter. Let's see why exactly I'm still saying though. Let's come to the YoY. You will get an answer for most of the questions. So YoY, 52,599 and 63,000. They have grown very good. Sales is growing and revenue expense is equally happening from 11,514 crore to 10,419. Almost 1,000 crore has directly reduced. Though sales is good, it is directly reduced because of their operating margin percentage has reduced. These investors will look into it. Why their margins straight away from 26%? It is falling from 26% to 22. Now it is 16. Why? Investors will look into it because straight away it is hitting their margin profits, right? From 1,011 and 1,100 crore margin profit is reduced because of this profit margins. And other income has reduced. That's fine that they are not bothered. Investors are bothered. So interest has reduced. This is one positive thing. Interest they have reduced. Depreciation has increased. So total overall, if you see, 8,524 was the previous year and this year 7,416 crore. That is PBT, profit before tax. After profit, 7,334 crore and 5,073. So you must be wondering, 7,334, will investor accept this? 7,334 to 5,073 crore. Investors will definitely think 2,000 crores, 1,700 crore change is almost, 2,200 crore is lesser. Investors will be thinking twice. Why this much bigger, lesser, right? And which is even lower than the 2021 and lower than the 2020. So since past 3 years, they are not growing their business. They are in fact degrowing. That is what it is showing year over year. Quarter over quarter is looking very good. But year over year, they are not performing up to the mark. If we see, the sales is growing. See, from 42,000, they have grown to 44, 52, and 63. They are growing sales revenue, but eventually the profits are becoming reducing. So investors wanted, along with sales, profit also has to get increased. If you see, operating margin percentage is 22% maintained, and now it came to 16%. So that means it has been compromised. Whether the company is really growing or company is compromising to show that profit, what's exactly happening? Is this expense is like operation expense, or is it an employee expense or a machinery expense? All these are increasing, or will it continue this 16%, or will it grow? That all these things we'll have to see in the con call. If we read the con call, we will get to know the answers for it. But with an immediate result effect, what investors will see, oh, they are showing the degrowth. The now whatever 5,751 which has happened in 2020, their profit is even lesser than the 2020 prices or 2020 profits. Investors will look into it. And the EPS last year, they have shown 254, and now it is 175 points. So straight away 75 points are striked out. EPS is down. That is also one of the major concern for investors, because their price value will get reduced, or share price value will get reduced, or value of the company. So all these things looking after year over year is somewhat fishy in terms of investors' view, because 52,000 crore and 63,000 crore. So just have a quick look on this before taking any positions on Monday. It might be, because investors will look immediately, oh, QOQ profit is very good. Investors wanted that only. QOQ, if you notice again, QOQ everywhere it's growing. Even compared to the previous quarter, they are growing. But if you consider last year March and this year March, they are gone. So investors, as a big investors, FIs and DIs will look into this angle. Whereas our friends, retailers will think, oh, they are growing from previous quarter, that is 1,060 to 1,070, 670 crore. Straight away, with this sentiment, stock may go temporarily gap up on Monday. Monday is a holiday. So on temporarily, it might go up. But on reality, investors will show their interest or not. They are just reducing their burden by coming out also. Possibility is there. Okay, so that's why take a decision after this results hype, whether the investor shows the interest. Always try to be on the investor side rather than being on the retailer side. Just don't enter or take a trade during the results effect. So this is what we are seeing, so much negative in year over year. We are seeing same positive in QOQ. So QOQ is important or year over year important? You think over it, because QOQ is usually March month, they have to show positive, which they have done. They have not done anything special apart from this, because March month is a business for them, that they have shown positive. And usually after March, June, no, it will get reduced. See, 1,582 from 2006-14, 1,582 June, because of this rainy season starts. So definitely they'll start showing degrowing the numbers. So if the degrowing numbers, will they make a real higher highs or lower lows? Think over it. So this is on the YoY. Asset overview, whatever the profits, 5,073 they have done last year. Out of that, they have paid 22% dividend. Almost around 1,000 crore has gone towards dividend, and remaining 4,000 crore, they have put it into the reserves. So that's why they are showing fixed asset increased from 55,000 to 59,000, which is balanced there. And one asset is expected as converted from 4,785 to 4,035 crore. That is around 700 crore material. I think Pithampur branch of, I just have to read the con call again. I'm missing the name. So Pataliputra plant might have converted into the production has increased. So that maybe you just have your own analysis before taking this. That has converted into business. So that might give a returns. And investments, they have increased in terms of growing. Investment is increasing. That means eventually it will increase the sales as well, and eventually increase the profits as well. So it's all interlinked. So this is the balance sheet of the company. Other ratios, if you look, debtor days has increased from 21 to 22, which is a negative. Inventory days is reduced. This is positive. And days payable is increased from 269 to 271. This is again a negative. Cash conversion cycle is good. And working capital days has increased good. ROCE percentage from 14% to 13% ROCE reduced. That is return on capital employed is reduced. That you have to see. Okay, return on capital employed is reduced. Why? Shareholding pattern. UltraTech is maintaining their shareholding pattern. They are not changing anything. IFIs have offloaded something, and DIs also have offloaded. So looks like FIs have increased here and DIs have offloaded. Whatever DIs offloaded, FIs have balanced here. So remaining all government, public, and others is there is nothing much changes. So on a technical view, monthly, what I'm seeing or what we can interpret here, it is clearly we are trying to see it is trying to make a double bottom because of the result bad. Maybe in down the line, it might come down to these levels. Should we need to be ready for these levels? Because now to make it a higher high, definitely they were supposed to show the bigger number. The numbers are not showing. So investors might try to bring it to this level and bounce back. So let's see whether will this channel breaks out or not. We have to wait for a results effect. At least it will take, if at all, if it is going to touch, it will take at least next 3 to 4 weeks. It will be a downtrend. After that, it might get a reverse by next quarter results or however. But look at this. There is an effect definitely on this. Either on the, I'm seeing lesser effect on the positive side, more effect on the negative side. Please have a tight stop loss before taking any positions. On technical view of weekly, again, it is trying to break this channel and then coming down. So be careful. Again, keep your stop loss tight before taking any or before making any positions on the long side. So short side is a possibility. So please take your view or analysis before making any trade positions. Coming back to daily, again, we are seeing it is, don't you think so? It is looks like a double bottom, double top in the bottom, double top, and trying to make this like this down. So this is also possibilities there. On a monthly, weekly, daily, it's all showing as a double top scenario. So market might fall. So friends, be careful before making an investment. It's time because investors might change the trend anytime because of the results. So this is on the daily and technical view perspective. Thank you so much. So please like, comment, and subscribe our channel for more.